what's going on. I find videos like this important, and I had bookmarked this for earlier because I wanted to touch on it. But I had spoke on something like this in one of my lives that I did probably a little over a year ago, right? Now, why is this important? I want y'all to just see what this guy does, and this is what I do every time we relocate or move because they had did something similar to me, and as I stated, just look at this. So listen, I suggest everybody get one of these little EMF readers. You can get them at theemfguy.com, I believe, unless they're sold out. That would be Nick Pano. He's a great resource for the dangers of electromagnetic frequency. And so I'm always going to try and see what my bed is like. And what's odd is that if I get on this side, I'm in the green, and this is why I do it. But if I go over to this side, there's something going on over here. You can see it is, let me try and focus in. Now, this is what happened to me in the program. This is why I said I believe they have downloaded my EEG remotely by doing this. They have ran a ground wire from the backyard of our apartment and stuck it on the side of our bedroom wall directly where we laid our head at or whatever. And me having EMF meters and being familiar with that helped me to determine this. So everywhere I go, whether it's the hotel room, whether it's somewhere new, a new apartment, I always perform this exact search right here that he doing. But notice how he getting the high EMF levels at the head part of his bed. This is how I believe. Now, I'm not sure if this guy's a targeted individual or anything, but he's pretty familiar. From what I get with in this video, you're going to see why I think that. It's because he said something about the Illuminati symbolism. Y'all will see that, but back to the video. A little bit. Is it going to focus? It's definitely into the yellow. I'm not too sure if you can see it, but it's into the yellow on this side of the bed. And then on this side, we only have the green. So you see there, it's going to determine which side of the bed I sleep on. To be honest with you, I'm not going to sleep on with my head here. Definitely not. I'm going to sleep with my head down here in the small Brussels apartment. Did I say Bruges or Brussels? I'm in Brussels. And this also came in handy. This looks like a picture over here. And if you go by, it's not giving out any sort of, if it's not giving out any electromagnetic frequency, but there's an adjustment here for sort of, I believe it's just kind of electrical pollution. And if you go here, what you see is this thing is getting really there. It just went into the red. And then I didn't even know. So what I found out is that if you lift this up, you can lift this whole thing up. And behind here is an electrical panel. And you would never have known, right? You would never know because the painting's right over it, and you can see the screws are there to hide it. So that's just a good reason to have one of these. I do it every time I'm sleeping somewhere. So I'm going to sleep on with my head here and my feet up here. Got some mind control, scary guy on the wall trying to put some fear into me. And some other stuff. I don't know if it's the Illuminati decorating service or what's going on, but you can see there's something else. But you get my point, though. This is why this is very important. I think all targeted individuals need to get familiar with how to search properly for not only just EMF pollution, but cameras, radio frequencies, and things like this. This is why I have spoke on EMF meters before, and it's pretty weird that he's in a hotel room and right at the head of the bed, on one side of the bed, is giving off high amounts of EMF radiation. It's like, why would it even be designed that way? As if they don't know the dangers of EMF radiation. But as I stated, I believe that's a way that they're able to brain map people. Um, if anybody was to do research in it, they have jobs that hire for a remote EEG operator and things of that nature. So it's true. There's patents out here. The technology is out here. So if you take an electrical source with enough volts and giving off a big enough electromagnetic field, then thus I believe your brain wave activity can be copied and downloaded digitally. I just seen this video, as I said. I find this important. And I think there's a message behind it. As I stated, I'm not sure who this guy is. I just seen it and caught my attention. But yeah,